If you have a lot of business ideas and you don't know whether they should be separate LLCs, divisions within a LLC, or should they just remain as ideas in your mind, I'm sharing with you in this video 3 things you can look at to determine if you actually need multiple LLCs for the ideas that you have or for the business activities that you are conducting, either without an LLC or within a single LLC. So the question is, do you need multiple LLCs? The first thing you want to look at is the liability. So if you are doing certain things that have a lot of liability, especially if you're doing things under one LLC that may or may not be considered your holdco. Remember, a lot of people set up their holding companies and they have ideas, and they use their holding companies as incubators, what we would call like R&D, research and development incubators. This is where you get your thoughts and you put your thoughts inside of this LLC. It could be some idea for a book. It could be an idea to sell a product or to create some widget or gadget that you want to sell, or maybe you have an idea to create courses or coach and consult. All these ideas a lot of times will be placed inside of one LLC, whether it's the holdco LLC or another LLC. But you want to answer the question, is there liability with me conducting business out of this one LLC or multiple lines of business with an LLC? So I could give you an easy example. My main holdco is called Ramon Preston Enterprises. All right. So my wife and I, we stand at the top of that holdco LLC. Now, there are certain intellectual services that we have offered in the past, whether it's consulting, advisory services, or certain coaching that we offer that initially on the come up, let me put it in those words, on the come up, instead of us creating a separate LLC for the coaching, for the consulting, we just offered it as a line item or a service inside of our holdco. Now, again, if our holdco at the time on the come up owned a lot of assets, that it would be a liability or a risk for us to do business with people under that particular entity, we would have just created a separate LLC for the coaching, for the consulting, and for the advisory services. But again, it was the come up. So instead of us having multiple LLCs, we just provided those services as a line item. Kind of like how you walk into a store and you're looking for a certain product and you go to aisle 3 in the store and there's a product on aisle 3. Well, that product is not a separate entity. That product is a line item on that aisle that the one store is offering. So that's how I looked at it, but it was intellectual. Now, at the same time, my wife and I, when we started fixing and flipping residential properties, guess what? We were not going to acquire these properties, fix them up, flip them, deal with contractors and all these liability issues under this entity. So we created a separate LLC just for the fix and flips, the F fix and F flips, for the fix and flips. Why? Because we wanted to check the liability box. Now, when it comes to these intellectual types of services that you may be running multiple services under one entity, you not only want to look at the liability, but you also want to look at the profitability. For example, if you want to get into coaching and consulting and you do have one main company, well, if you are not really making a lot of money as a coach or consultant and then you set up another LLC, yeah, that may be good in theory, but just get some insurance to check the liability box in this entity because you're going to need insurance in the other entity anyway, and then become profitable so that the profits in this particular business that's really not a separate business, is just a division or a line item in this business, the profits will demand that you create a separate entity because you actually have profits. And then number 3, you want to look at simplicity. Is it easier or a more simple, efficient way for you to conduct business by having one entity with multiple intellectual services, or you have intellectual services, you have other services that you offer, you have products that you sell, physical products, you have certain volatile businesses that you conduct, like fixing and flipping, or tree trimming, or you detail cars, and you're dealing with things that have a lot of liability and they may have profitability, but it may just be more simple. So take a look at those things before you just set up multiple LLCs. I've sat down with so many clients who, by the time they got to me, they got like 10 different LLCs. And then we start going through this whole thing of, okay, what does each LLC do? Well, LLC number 1 does this. LLC number 3 does this. LLC number 8. And then once we start going through this liability, profitability, simplicity list, we realize that, okay, out of the 10 LLCs, 4 of them are all based on intellectual assets that you own, like ideas, strategies, certain processes, things that you want to package and provide as online courses or books that you're publishing or consulting and coaching programs, when all 4 of those LLCs could have been condensed into one LLC, where you just have, instead of 4 separate LLCs, you have 4 different product lines inside of one LLC. So this is why I like to talk about this, because the moment you get an idea as an entrepreneur, you think, oh, I need to set up a new LLC, when the truth is that may need to go into R&D, and then at some point it may grow into a division or just a product line. My marker's not working the way I want it to, but it may grow into a division, and then at some point it becomes a subsidiary, a separate LLC. So just go through that process, vet it, filter it before you just jump into multiple LLCs. Because remember, every time you set up a new LLC, you really need a new EIN number for that LLC. You need a separate QuickBooks, and that LLC needs to have some SOP, some standard operating procedures, and it should be a part of a general operating system that makes the multiple LLCs, the divisions, the business activities flow efficiently throughout the entire organization. If you need help with any of this, whether it's filing and forming documents, drafting operating agreements, whether it's restructuring an organizational enterprise that may have a holdco or need a holdco with divisions and subsidiaries, click the link in the description. We have a new program that we have opened to the public called the Holdco Accelerator. This is an amazing program. It is a advisory service solution that we are offering to really provide 3 months of advisory services, where we literally file and form the paperwork for your LLCs, whatever state that they're in. We draft your operating agreements. We provide 90 days of advisory services where we sit down with you to put a framework together so that you can know exactly how to run and manage the day-to-day operations of this multi-entity LLC or this holdco enterprise. And we also provide strategic steps that you can implement for minimizing taxes, maximizing your deductions, creating new revenue streams, implementing SOPs, standard operating procedures, general operating system, so that you can know how to market, sell, have a pipeline for your marketing and sales, how you set up your financial systems when you have multiple QuickBooks. We are working with our clients to do all of this in one program called the Holdco Accelerator. So click the link. Also, hit the like button, share this video, leave us a comment, and let us know the value that you've gotten from this video.